buddy.
I know you fellas.
Well, yes, we're hanging in the post office. Wanted sign.
That happens.
Yeah, it happens to time. It's a musician thing.
So
You doing all right, man?
I'm doing great. You guys just coming in?
Yeah, we're headed. Yeah, I bet. We're headed to Branson, Missouri, playing there, and then on to Ohio. But we had a day off, so we want to come by here and check out the store again.
Well, there's definitely some music down in Branson.
Oh yeah, that's where it's, especially traditional country. That's where it's hanging out, man.
Well, it's good. I'm glad you all stopped by.
Glad to be here, man. I'm gonna check out the store then. Just what I got. Is that day you feel? Honey, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Besides coming and playing in Branson, what all you guys been up to?
Man, we just did a run in Texas, and then we're headed to Branson, and then we go on to Ohio. We've been very busy.
Yeah.
I did
about 120.
About 120 dates this year.
Tearing
So
up the road.
yeah, man, it keeps bus people busy working on it. That's for sure.
That's the way it always goes.
Everybody says, "I bet y'all making a lot of money." I said, "Somebody is. I think it's the bus people."
That the fuel companies.
Oh man, I tell you what. Yeah,
Good thing fuel's cheap. Right
yeah,
now.
for real. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
So the Malpass Brothers bring in traditional country all over the place, doing it everywhere. This is really cool.
Brothers Harmony thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Well,
Enjoy it.
we're trying to, it's a mission to us to keep music alive and then introduce some of our own music along the way too.
So what kind of got you guys into the style that you're into? Like obviously, Louvin Brothers influence, some Jim and Jesse.
Well,
When we were kids, our granddaddy owned a little store. He would bring home records off the jukebox and stuff whenever they would change them out. So he had a big collection of them. And as kids, we would sit and play with tractors and listen to records as we did it. And that was started when we were
real little.
Yeah.
You're talking about playing with tractors in the floor. I mean, we were 16, 17.
I thought you was talking about like accidents.
Do you have any we could play?
Yeah, we were like, that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we listened to them every day and we just got hooked on it.
And then, of course, we traveled churches. My dad played bass, upright bass, and we had a fellow named Clyde Maddox that played kind of Paul Yandel style, thumb style guitar. We did a lot of Louvin Brothers. We were highly influenced by the Louvins.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot of that came from our gospel background, and then sort of went to work with Don Helms a while, played with Hank, and then worked with Merle Haggard for 7 years. So it's just sort of, and then Larry's Diner gave us a big boost. So we're just out there plugging away, which is sometimes, we got a new album Doyle Austin's producing. We were talking about it the other day. He said it's your strength. You're paddling upstream doing traditional country, but that's what we believe in. So.
Well, it's been cool too to watch you guys because it's got its ties now into the bluegrass world pretty heavily. Like you said, your roots are in traditional country, but it's so funny now, especially the fan base for bluegrass music and traditional country have almost melded in together. They're almost the same base.
I think, I honestly think it's just come full circle because if you look back at the days of Bill Monroe, Lester Flatt and Earl, they'd be on the Opry or a package show with Porter Wagner and Merle Haggard used to have the Osmond Brothers opening for him. So, I think it's just country music went in such an odd direction, which I'm not even crazy about, the new stuff, So I think the bluegrassers stayed so traditional that they kind of lost heart in the country. But now they're seeing that some of these guys like us are trying to keep traditional country music alive, and so they're kind of saying, hey, this is what we started together as. And I always tell folks we're stronger together than we are separate because traditional country and bluegrass is such a small market compared to the junk they put on the radio. So. I say junk. I say junk nicely.
I'm with you on that. I turned that down pretty quick.
So,
Yeah, Jeremy's actually a traditional rap.
I like that,
When I had that same sort of thing where bluegrass and rap.
Well, I had a guy the other night say, when y'all say traditional country, are you talking like early 2000s? I said, oh, yeah, of course. But no,
what else are we talking about?
Yeah, what else are we
mentioned this Merle Haggard.
Yeah, who is this guy? He's a new guy?
Up-and country singer.
Did they even have electricity then?
Crawling tractors or something?
Yeah. But yeah, we appreciate the bluegrass audience being so kind to us because we're very traditional minded. about our country music, and I know bluegrass fans are very traditional, and so we appreciate them taking us in and giving us a chance to showcase what we love, our traditional music.
And it's really, like you said, not as far apart as it used to be.
No.
For a lot of people. Back in the day, it was actually all hillbilly music. No
It
matter what,
was.
Bluegrass and
It was.
It was all the same thing. They didn't really like you said, these guys were all traveling in the same exact circles.
They were. I mean, Hank Williams and Bill Monroe wrote some songs together. I mean, you look at that, and then, like I say, you had shows where you had Porter Wagner and Jim and Jesse, and you had Bill Monroe and Hank, as I mentioned. So I mean, it was a lot closer.
It's
and then
sad. It's sad for me
separated.
for the people in the business who don't understand that.
Yeah.
Who don't get that we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to keep a certain kind of music alive.
Yeah.
And like, I've been to some festivals, bluegrass festivals, and they're like, well, you don't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, well, you're probably right. But, 50
They
years
told me that, though,
ago,
too.
50 years
Before they
ago, it
heard me
didn't
play.
matter.
Exactly. Yeah, they told us
Yeah.
that before we got.
But you're right, yeah. 50, like you said, 50 years ago, this was what they were all doing the same. They were all hanging out at the same venues.
They were,
They were
man.
all
Yeah.
playing the same, and I don't think people classified it as much. It's good music. That was
Exactly.
the
Well,
deal. It's
most
good
of the
music.
time, I just look at a lot of people that don't get it's just because they hadn't done their history. If you look back and really study it, you see where we were all together at once,
Yeah.
on the stuff like Louisiana Hayride and
And-
Wheeling Jamboree.
and from the bluegrass perspective too, there's that same thing where a lot of those people point to the Osborne brothers and say, "You guys aren't as traditional as the Osbournes." You're like, "There's some albums the
Oh
Osbournes
man,
did."
look, when the Osbournes were working with Merle and people like that, they electrified their acoustic instruments strictly because of keeping up with the drums and different things like that. So it's like I say, it's when you look back, we're all going after the same thing, keeping real music alive.
Sure. Absolutely.
Well, we really enjoy what you guys do with it because, like you said, you're keeping that alive, but then you have your own twist on it, which is
Well,
what keeps
thank
it
you.
from being just a cover band to actually just making new music with that same feel.
I
and
think,
sound.
take me and Taylor decided our own twist is probably what keeps it from being good. No, we're just kidding. No, we are.
I know that move. I've done a few years of that myself.
There's
I
got to
can
be a
make
reason
sure.
nobody else is doing it.
Yeah, why is nobody else doing this? They haven't thought of it. That's it. Yeah. No, we try to introduce our own music some too, and it's of course very traditional as well. So
Well, we enjoy it. What I'd like to do is see if you guys want to go next door. Maybe we'll do some filming of some.
Play a few tunes.
sure, be honored to. Thank you. Be glad to. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. You told our friend I was passing by that you're not sorry that you made me cry. You said I deserve just what I got. Is that how you feel? Honey, thanks a lot. Oh, thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. Oh, Leon now. I was passing by that you're not sorry that you made me cry. You said I deserve just what I got. Is that how you feel? Honey, thanks a lot. Oh, thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry,